Ever found yourself juggling a million tasks, sticky notes clinging to your monitor like desperate climbers, and your brain feeling like a browser with way too many tabs open? Yeah, me too. In today's fast-paced world, staying organized feels less like a skill and more like an Olympic sport. We're constantly searching for that digital Swiss Army knife, that one tool to rule them all and bring order to the beautiful chaos of our projects and to-dos. And that brings us to the question that might just be the key to unlocking a smoother, more streamlined workflow. Does Trello have a desktop app? Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's take a step back and appreciate the digital landscape we navigate daily. We've got web browsers brimming with productivity tools, mobile apps buzzing with notifications, and this constant dance between different platforms can sometimes feel, well, a little clunky. Imagine you're deep in thought, crafting that perfect email or designing your next marketing campaign, and suddenly you need to check on the progress of a crucial task in Trello. Do you instinctively reach for a separate application, or do you have to break your flow, open a browser tab, navigate to the Trello website, and then finally find the board you're looking for? That small friction, that tiny interruption, can actually have a significant impact on your focus and overall productivity. It's like trying to listen to your favorite song with someone constantly changing the radio station. You might still hear the music, but the experience is nowhere near as immersive or enjoyable. This is where the beauty of a dedicated desktop app often shines. Promises a more integrated, less disruptive experience. Think about your favorite software, your email client, your word processor, your design tools. Chances are, you prefer having them readily accessible as standalone applications on your computer, rather than having to hunt for them within the vast expanse of your web browser. So, with that context in mind, let's circle back to our main question. Does Trello, the visual collaboration powerhouse loved by teams and individuals worldwide, offer this convenience? Does it provide a dedicated desktop application to further streamline our workflows and minimize those productivity-killing context switches? The answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. Trello understands the importance of a seamless user experience, and they've indeed developed desktop applications for both Windows and macOS. This means you can enjoy the familiar, card-based interface of Trello without having to keep a browser tab constantly open. It lives right there on your desktop, ready to be accessed with a single click. But simply knowing that a desktop app exists is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's delve deeper into the advantages of using the Trello desktop app and explore what makes it a valuable addition to your productivity toolkit. Firstly, and perhaps most obviously, is the enhanced focus and reduced distractions. When Trello lives in its own dedicated window, it's easier to immerse yourself in your tasks and projects without the temptation of other open browser tabs vying for your attention. No more accidentally clicking over to social media or getting lost in a rabbit hole of online articles when you meant to check your task list. The desktop app creates a more contained and focused environment, allowing you to concentrate on what truly matters. Secondly, the desktop app often offers improved performance and responsiveness. While the web version of Trello is generally quite efficient, a dedicated application can sometimes feel snappier and more fluid. This is because the app is specifically designed to run on your operating system, potentially leveraging system resources more effectively than a web page within a browser. Navigating between boards, creating cards, and dragging and dropping elements can feel just a little bit smoother and more immediate. Thirdly, the Trello desktop app often provides better integration with your operating system. This can manifest in various ways, such as more seamless notifications that pop up directly from your OS, rather than being confined to a browser tab you might not be actively looking at. Imagine getting a timely notification about a new comment on a critical task, appearing right on your screen, even if you're working in a different application. This level of integration can significantly improve your responsiveness and ensure you don't miss important updates. Furthermore, some desktop apps offer additional features or functionalities that might not be available in the web version. While the core Trello experience remains consistent across platforms, the desktop app could potentially include specific shortcuts, menu options, or integrations that are tailored to the desktop environment. This can further enhance your workflow and provide quick access to frequently used actions. Think about the convenience of having Trello readily available in your dock or taskbar. With a single click, you can bring it to the forefront, check your progress, update tasks, and then quickly switch back to whatever else you were working on. This ease of access can save you valuable seconds and minutes throughout your day, which can add up to significant productivity gains over time. Now, you might be wondering, is there any downside to using the desktop app? Well, the truth is, the experience is largely consistent with the web version. You'll still have access to all your boards, lists, cards, and integrations. The core functionality remains the same. The choice between the web app and the desktop app often comes down to personal preference and workflow habits. If you're someone who already keeps a browser window dedicated to Trello and finds that works well for you, then the desktop app might not be a game changer. However, if you frequently find yourself switching between multiple browser tabs and want a more focused and integrated Trello experience, then the desktop app is definitely worth exploring. Getting the Trello desktop app is incredibly straightforward. Simply head over to the Trello website, and you'll typically find download links for both Windows and macOS versions prominently displayed. The installation process is quick and easy, just like installing any other desktop application. Once installed, you can log in with your existing Trello credentials, and all your boards and data will be instantly synchronized. It's like having your familiar Trello workspace, but now it has its own dedicated home on your computer. No more searching through a sea of tabs, no more distractions from other online content, just pure, unadulterated Trello goodness at your fingertips. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.